Behold the magic metamorphosis with 20 IKEA Pax hacks that will turn bland into grand and the chaotic into charismatic. Here, we're serving up a platter of the most brilliant DIYs that will upgrade your Pax from mass market anonymity to a personalized treasure trove of tidiness that, for some, should be best kept secret. From Simp Home, without further ado, let's start the countdown. 20. Karen's IKEA Pax Hack with Invisible Doors. To start, choose the 236cm Pax frame for a 242cm ceiling with a slope, allowing a 10cm gap for easy upright assembly, maximizing storage without dust traps. For a sleek look, mix 7 doors, 500mm and 250mm widths, with center grooves on wider ones, creating a seamless, almost invisible door effect. 19. Poppelgade's PAX Hack. In the second hack, we merge a Pax with a kitchen cabinet, extending doors with precisely cut plywood for a cohesive, elegant look. Use a circular saw or get pre-cut pieces for a custom size beyond Pax standard. Match plywood patterns for uniformity, keep doors raw for a rustic vibe, or finish them to taste for a contemporary flair. Reuse Pax hinges to save on costs and maintain design integrity. 18. Lindiandruss PAX Hack into built-ins. Ideal for sloped ceilings, begin by cutting a triangular section from the back for a snug fit and using melamine for a seamless finish. Enhance the design by removing baseboards, adding MDF moldings, and blending into baseboards and crown molding. Use a nail gun and miter saw for precision, spackle any gaps, sand for smoothness, and finish with primer and paint for a polished look. 17. Pax Hack for a 24 by 26 inch by 8 feet high closet. To start, build a sleek closet with a white oak shiplap backspace with elegant nickel-sized gaps. Frame it with 1 by 2 inch poplar strips and 1 by 6 inch trims. Create drawers with a neat 3/16 inch spacing at the top, widening to 1/4 inch at the bottom. Paint it extra white, add stylish knobs, and place screws meticulously to maintain a seamless look and function. 16. IKEA's Pax Wardrobe Hack tailored for pitched ceilings. Take two 29.5 inch by 22.875 inch by 92.875 inch frames tailored for a perfect fit. Anchor them securely, add ambiance with LED strips, and close any gaps with MDF sheets. Build custom doors with classic molding, then paint everything in sulking room pink for a sophisticated built-in aesthetic. Elevate with elegant gold handles and a pull-out drawer for added functionality. 15. Dimpledetails PAX Closet Hack. To begin the transformation, sort your clothing into 8 neat drawers, hang items systematically, and use cubbies for accessories. Combat shoe odors with charcoal bags in the enclosed shoe storage, and with Pax, you can customize your partner's section as their preferences change. Accentuate with high-end pulls for a bespoke vibe. 14. A 13 by 93 inch closet hack with Pax. To start, replace wire shelves with a sleek Pax system using a versatile ratcheting screwdriver. Securely anchor frames suitable for your wall type, and trim the 29-inch frame as needed with a circular saw for a perfect fit. Install stylish chrome rods, set back 3 inches using painter's tape for precision. Cap it off with Variera plates for elegance. Personalize with pull-out trays, 17 smooth drawers, and felt organizers. 13. From IKEA Pax Hacked into a built-in closet. Remove the alcove trim for a flush Pax fit. Assemble and secure frames, measure and cut trim to Pax proportions. Prime, sand, and paint drawer fronts. Finally, fix the fronts and add hardware to complete your project. 12. Krista's IKEA Pax Reach-In Closet Hack. Install a sleek closet by assembling 2 sub-40-inch IKEA Pax units side by side in an 80-inch nook, leaving room for up to a 90-inch ceiling. Ensure stability by securing them well. Frame with trim for a seamless look, use pull-out trays at the base to circumvent door hinge issues, and consider an IKEA picture ledge turned nightstand to maximize your space utility. 11. Drivenbydecor's PAX Hack. For a sleek closet makeover, ensure an 80-inch space for 2 IKEA Pax units under 40 inches each, with a ceiling up to 90 inches high. Mount securely, accessorize with a 39-inch shoe shelf, and use mirrors and pull-out features to maximize storage. Add crown molding for finesse. Assemble carefully and accessorize with chic baskets for a complete polished look. 10. PAX Hack with Billy to a new built-in drawer. First, install PAX frames and Billy bookcases with Flisberger or Augsburg doors affixed with HTH handles. Use a 2 cm MDF board for framing, allowing radiator clearance, and anchor everything securely. Finish with spackle, sanding, primer, and gray marble paint. For a flush entrance, add horizontal battens at your desired depth on the back wall, doubling as hook mounts. 9. Designingparkside's PAX Custom Closet. Start with a sturdy 2x4 base frame anchored to wall studs. Use solid plywood for backing instead of standard materials, and cover any holes with wood filler for a custom look. Prime and paint with premium Behr paint. Add support with L brackets. For adjustable shelving, select IKEA units that leave room above. Install drawers, shelves, and lights, keeping costs under $995. For the next DIY pullouts with slider, measure and cut plywood, finish with 1/4 inch poplar board trim, and use wood filler for smoothness. Prime and paint, then attach sides for functional elegance. 8. PAX to hack old built-in cupboard. Sand and putty the cabinet exterior, then add moldings for flair. Apply 3 paint coats for a vivid finish. Fit 2 IKEA Pax frames, 75 by 58 by 201 centimeters, and 50 by 58 by 201 centimeters into a 118 centimeter space, trimming as needed. Upgrade with Complement for extra storage access and allow the paint to cure for 3 weeks to enjoy a blend of classic charm and modern function. 7. PAX Hacked with MDF Sliding Doors. With a $100 investment, grab an Everbuilt sliding door kit and 2 sheets of pre-sized tile board. Use 3/4 inch plywood matching your shelf width for a sturdy track foundation. Create frames from cut particle board strips and stick them to the tile board panels with Loctite adhesive. Finish with chic trim and crown molding for a professional look. 6. How to modernize a dull closet with PAX. Start by expanding the closet opening and stripping plaster for the 29.5-inch wide units to fit. To accommodate the extra 8-inch depth, trim the space to perfection. Install a new header, tailor the rail to 57.5 inches using a hacksaw, and forge a base deck for the slight wardrobe elevation. When door alignment issues crop up, too high or an inch out, rework the trim for a flawless finish. Add interior chests for extra space and spice. 5. Katy's PAX Wardrobe Hack. This time, we will reorganize our space with a 100 by 35 by 236 centimeter IKEA Pax frame for wall widths of 103 to 106 centimeters. In corners, blend a 75 by 58 centimeter frame with a 50 by 35 centimeter unit, keeping a 35 centimeter depth near beds to maintain openness. Use hinged doors for easy access, add MDF strips for a paneled door effect, build a base for stability, a box with MDF to conceal gaps, and finish with smooth sand and fill for a polished, custom-designed wardrobe. 4. How to hack the PAX cheaper than custom cabinetry. Up your storage game with IKEA's PAX wardrobes for $3,000, a steep cut from $18,000 custom jobs. Design with IKEA's planner, avoiding errors, or better, consider AirTasker for installation help to save more. Personalize with choice colors, doors, and accessories like felt trays and lights. Hide shelf pegs with IKEA caps for a finished, upscale look. DIY built-in wardrobe assembly with IKEA Pax. To start, frame with 1x2, 1x6, and 1x8 primed pine for a custom built-in look. Use 2-inch screws for drawer fronts, secure cabinets with 1 1/4 inch screws, and finish with crown molding and baseboards. To finish, caulk, fill, sand, and paint. 3. From PAX to a built-in cupboard. Measure your space, 180 by 65 by 240 centimeters, and select fitting PAX units 50 and 100 centimeters wide. Customize around obstructions by trimming depth. Cover gaps with wood panels, 239 by 14.5 centimeter sides, 150 by 3.5 centimeter top. Secure units with anchored timber and connect cabinets. Add trim, wallpaper edges, and skirting for a high-end finish. 2. From PAX to a BOHO laundry cabinet. Take a PAX 100 by 58 by 201 centimeters, then fit the base for complement baskets 58 by 100 centimeters, and align holes for door and basket alignment. Trim 4 sand doors 50 by 195 centimeters, drill for hinges, add leather handles, and finish with Scandic BOHO decor such as brass lamps and pastel tones. Lastly, number 1. Osborne's PAX Hack. With the last project, you'll have your tight closet upgraded with an IKEA hack that blends practicality and style. Choose the deeper PAX unit for hanging clothes, snug against the back wall for a spacious entrance. For a polished look, cover exposed holes with IKEA's Variera cover and ensure your closet stands flush with the ceiling by adding custom trim along the top. Opt for regular units at 92 7/8 inches high unless corner pieces fit your space better.